an African beauty, very special. She's a queen from her motherland. Oh, she does speak, she commands some respect. The whole world stops and stares. She's the backbone of the homeland. Wise enough to
Now, it's been 3 weeks since the outdooring of the contestants for Ghana's Most Beautiful 2022, and the 16 beautiful ladies are in the running to win an enviable car and a crown. But a question I would like to ask is, how well do you know these ladies, you know, aside the performances on stage? But that is why we are here, right here on GMB Extra. We will be giving you highlights of the main show, reviewing the ladies' performances, as well as giving you activities beyond their stage performances. So join me. My name is Aja Noella. You're very welcome to the show. I'll be joined by some beautiful contestants, hopefully your favorites, and we'll be having a little chit-chat on the show right after this. Don't go away.
strong. Rise up and tell your story, your story. True Ghanaian woman, you are proud and strong. Rise up and tell your story, your story. Whether you're from Bono East, Upper West, Upper East and Central, Volta North in Ashanti, or Ahafo, Greater Accra, Oti region, Bono West and Eastern region, Northeast, Western North, or the Savannah. She's the backbone of the homeland, wise enough to be a ruler, mother, a warrior. She's a queen, oh, she's the backbone of her homeland, wise enough to be a ruler, mother, a warrior. She's a warrior. Yeah, yeah. She's an African girl, Ghana's most beautiful. Ghana Baffa Felby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ghana's most beautiful. Yeah, Ghana's most beautiful is you. Yeah, Ghana Baffa Felby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ghana's most beautiful. Yeah, Ghana's most beautiful is you. True Ghanaian woman, you are wise and strong. Rise up and tell your story, your story. True Ghanaian woman, you are proud and strong. Rise up and tell your story, your story. Whether you're from Bono East, Upper West, Upper East and Central, Volta North in Ashanti, or Ahafo, Greater Accra, Oti region, Bono West and Eastern region, Northeast, Western North, or the Savannah. She's the backbone of the homeland, wise enough to be a ruler, mother, a warrior. She's a queen, oh, she's the backbone of her homeland, wise enough to be a ruler, mother, a warrior. She's a warrior. Yeah, yeah. She's an African girl, Ghana's most beautiful. Ghana Baffa Felby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ghana's most. She's an African beauty, very special. She's a queen from her motherland. Oh, she does speak, she commands some respect. The whole world stops and stares. She's the backbone of the homeland, wise enough to be a ruler.
And so you're welcome back on the show. If you just joined us, it's GMB Extra, where we get close up with your favorite GMB queens. And so right now, I am joined by very two beautiful ladies. I have Amoni from the Eastern region and Uswa from the Bono region joining me on the show right now. Hey, yeah, play a song. Go. Give me some moves. Oh yeah. Hey, hey, you feel like you're in a music video. Anyway, please have your seats. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. But that beautiful song was by Abiana, sorry. A very beautiful song. I love the song. I already know how to sing like every lyric of the song already. So yeah. But you're welcome.
Thank you.
How's it feeling like?
Amazing.
Isn't good, eh?
This is GMB.
Yeah, finally
Amazing,
here.
yes.
How long had you been waiting?
So long.
Mm.
And it took a lot of prayers actually.
You're going to tell me about that.
Lots
So
of prayer, Baba.
you're going to give me like a very short, wrap up of your journey, coming in. Maybe somebody discouraged you sometime or something. So just tell me. Let me start with you, Winnie.
Okay. Like I said earlier, first of all, let me thank my people, the people of the East
Definitely, you have to.
and the people of Ghana. Thank you so much for always rooting for me.
Right.
It took a lot of preparation, a lot of prayers, a lot of discouragements, but then finally we are here. This is GMB, and this is the life. I'm glad.
You're actually like the energy ball in the house. I'm very sure of
You
that.
should hear from Oswald.
Oh, really? Also, tell me about it.
Well, it hasn't been easy. People will just go like, if you go, who is going to vote for you?
Yeah.
For me, the vote is very necessary.
Very.
And the performances and all. People be like, hey, can you do this?
Yeah.
Because you don't really talk like, but they didn't know that.
You don't know. You don't know there's something under. I see.
Yeah.
So you auditioned here in Accra?
No, in Kumasi.
In Kumasi. How about you?
Yeah, Accra.
Oh, you auditioned in Kumasi. So
Yes.
wait, where do you live? Where were you living
I live
originally?
in Accra. I just didn't want the pressure that came with the Accra auditions.
Okay, now that's very daring.
Yeah.
To travel all the way to Kumasi just for the audition.
Yes.
You didn't school there, you didn't live there,
Not
nobody
at
was there. You just
all.
went there
Not
for
at
the
all.
audition.
Yes, for the auditions.
Wow. And you were picked.
I was.
Hey, you auditioned in Accra.
Yes.
So I'm sure you came to meet the crowd,
yes.
the Pleiade ladies, and you were wondering,
Yeah.
are you going to make it or not? Tell me about it.
Oh, when I came, I saw a lot of people. I was like, Ish, this one is here. Hey, Charlie, this is beautiful. Hey. But then I was like, let me give it a try.
Right.
After all, I mean, yeah. So I just give it a try.
But I mean, I'm still interested in the Kumasi trip. So you just woke up one morning and you're like, Mommy, or Daddy, me call Kumasi, me call your audition for Ghana's Most Beautiful.
Funny enough, I didn't even tell anybody. None of my family members knew about it because my mom hates auditions. She's so scared. And I knew I was going to be discouraged. So I just packed my bags a day before the audition day. Just went to Kumasi. I don't know. I don't even remember what I told her. I lied.
But have you been to Kumasi before? Like,
Yes.
okay, you've been there
Yes,
before.
yes.
So at least you knew some people
I'm familiar with the
there.
environment.
So you knew some people there. So you, honestly, like it's just
I
blowing my
know.
mind because how do you just
I
wake up one morning, pack your bags, and then you're going for one
I had
audition?
planned it actually.
Oh, okay.
I didn't just get up and then go to Kumasi. I had planned it. So I knew what I was going to tell my mother. I know I lied.
Right.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sure she's proud of you right now. I'm sure she's very proud of you right now.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Okay, so definitely after the audition, they found out that you had made it. You told them about it anyway.
Much
What
later.
was the reaction from them?
I told them much later. I think it was after the semi-finals. She was like, hey!
So you've gone all
She
the
was
way,
so surprised.
and you didn't tell her.
Anybody.
Wow.
So they even started planning a deba before the final selection.
Oh.
And I knew it was a sign.
Right.
It was a sign.
That's very beautiful. How about you? What was the reaction from your friends and your family when they found out that you had made it?
So myself, I didn't tell my parents. I just told a few friends. that,
Okay.
"Oh, this is what I'm doing."
Okay.
And I don't live with my parents actually. I live alone. So when I'm coming, I don't just tell anybody. I just
Right.
come. So I think after the final auditions, I just called. I was like, "Mommy, your family." She was like, "Hey, when you were a kid, you were like, Adewe, me kobi." I was like, "Yes, I made it." She was like, "Oh, that's nice." So we started planning the deba, and then here we are.
Okay, so both of you had debits.
Yeah.
I'm sure they planned it and everybody in the community came back. I mean, I feel like it's a bit, some ways to go back and tell everybody your community that, you're the one coming first. So the pressure from that side is going to be so much. Yeah. But I mean, so far, so good. Both of you are like the reigning champions when it comes to the awards. So kudos to both of you.
Thank
but we're
you
just
so
going to
much.
look at very quickly what the judges think of you, because I'm sure for the first week and second week, you've had like very good feedback from them. You've won some awards. We're going to talk about that much later, but right now we're just going to look at what the judges think about these very beautiful ladies right here. We'll be back.
The standard is very, very high. The girls prepared very, very well. It's going to be a very, very tough competition, and you can be sure that the winner will be the best out of the lot. There's quite some work to be done in terms of the delivery, but I think they will improve as we go along, so there's no problem. I have full confidence in all of them.
This year, we can already tell that they've leveled up from last year. There's a good
group of girls, and they are very good overall. So my overall expectation is they've raised the bar from last year.
It was amazing. I had a swell of a time as a judge. I learned a lot. The ladies are confident. They're amazing. They will do their regions proud. Anything that you're expecting. One word, surprises. That's it.
Of the delivery, but I think they will improve as we go along. So there's no problem. I have full confidence in all of them. This year, we can already tell that they've leveled up from last year. There's a good group of girls, and they are very good overall. So my overall expectation is they've raised the bar from last year.
It was amazing. I had a swell of a time as a judge. I learned a lot. The ladies are confident. They're amazing. They will do their regions proud.
And I am sure this is their first time seeing the judges' comments about them, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you just know what they give you, but then you've not seen the after of
Yes,
it.
please.
I mean, it's good comments.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your first week inside the house. Definitely your first performance, there was some cringing somewhere, the timing, having to deliver within the time that you were given. So give me your experience on the first night. What was the feeling like when you came out and you saw your fans?
No, it wasn't just about the fans. My palm was so clammy.
Oh.
Yeah, I thank God for lip gloss. My lips would have been so dry.
Oh, interesting.
My tension heightened to breaking point.
But it didn't look like it.
Of course, that is the beauty of it. I just didn't want to show it. I had to give my best because I knew there were people out there rooting for me, and I couldn't disappoint.
That first night,
So that was
the
it.
studio was packed.
Yes.
But tell me about yours. Tell me about your first experience on the stage.
Okay, so with my first experience, the feeling was deep. Trust me. Yes, going on the stage for the first time, I kept questioning myself. Can I do this? Like, this is the very first time, and first impression really counts.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was like, God, there are people there waiting to see my performances before they even vote. So your first performance, I was like, God, I have to do my best.
Yeah.
So I went there and I did my best. And I'm sure I delivered as well.
Oh, you delivered. I mean, out of your first performance, you won the best costume.
Yeah.
And you won the Miss Eloquence on the first night. When you mentioned it, what were you feeling like? Because I think you were nominated for almost all the categories.
No,
I think
not
two.
I was nominated.
You were nominated for all the categories, right? But then you won the Miss Eloquence.
Yes.
What was the feeling like?
Supernatural.
First night. When I was on the first night, don't lie.
It was really big. It's still a big deal for me.
Right.
Yeah, because I believe that title is really enviable.
Yeah.
So if I was able to make it, it's a big deal.
And you too, best
Big deal.
costume.
Yeah. When they kept mentioning mine, I was like, is this a dream?
Is
No,
this a
I have
dream?
to
Is
wake
this
up.
you? Is this real?
I was like, no, I have to wake up.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, going on to the second week, amazing week. You felt like you have another chance.
Yeah.
You have a second chance to go at it.
Yeah.
So from the first week winning, I'm sure some people would have thought that, okay, these ladies are feeling all bossy because first we go by, we'll be winning best costume, we'll be winning best eloquence, but then you proved yourself again. So what's that thing that kept you going for the second time?
Okay, for me, the goal is to be better tomorrow than I am today.
Right.
So I need to keep improving. So for my second performance, I decided to give my all.
Right.
It took sleepless nights.
Yeah.
It took loads of rehearsals, lots of mistakes, getting my lines back. My friends were telling me, I mean, the contestants, they I'll come with you, and that's all they come. Because the first week, I'm
the same thing.
for. And I think they are come worked.
Yeah, right. So look, but you can't keep coming.
They are come worked.
So far. So you have to find another thing that's going to
There was
work.
a standard I had to maintain or improve. And the goal is to be better.
Yeah,
so I give my
definitely.
best.
Interesting. Also,
Yeah, with me,
second week.
Yeah, with me, I felt like this is a standard I have set.
Yeah.
So it is up to me to maintain that standard.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't disappoint myself. I have to be the better of myself.
Yeah.
Because if you do well and then the following week you flop, people will be like, just say it was just a show off. You get it, yes. So I'm like, no, I can't. I have to put my best. And then with this, you have to be very creative.
Yes.
Because it's storytelling. And it's not just about the story.
Yeah.
It's about your craft on stage, the things you bring out on stage. So I was like, no, I have to be very particular about what I am going to do there on stage. And trust me, getting a story was not an easy task.
No.
It wasn't.
It won't be. It won't
And
be.
you know
I'm
these
sure you're
stories,
limited.
because it's to your region, it has to be exact.
Yes.
You can't lie.
I mean, you are the mouthpiece of the region, so you can't afford to give a wrong.
Trust me.
information.
Immediately you
information
lie, your
anymore.
people will come at you.
They will come
Even
at
if those
you.
in the studio do not get it or
Yeah.
they feel like you are good, your people will come at you.
Yes.
So I was very particular. I didn't want to go for a story that at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they'll be like, girl on a crash, she doesn't know her reason. And,
Yeah.
so I was very particular about what I do, what I wear, and
Definitely.
then,
For me, I knew the story I was going to tell.
Right?
Right after I had been selected.
Ah.
I knew it. So yes, I was prepared for the story. I knew it would make it, and it really did make it.
I see. But I mean, your outfit on the second has blew me away. I'm just looking at your hair and I'm like, how are you able to carry all that and put it? Oh no,
Professor
no,
nomenclature.
No. So that's a new name, man. That's
Yeah,
my new name.
yeah.
I see. But I'm sure you have a lot of things that you do in the house. Maybe it's quite new for you to be all camped in the house. Having to go through the week together, seeing people together. All of that. But what's a typical week like for you? I mean, when you wake up in the morning, on a Monday after the show, what you do? What's it like? Just give us a little insight on what you do.
Auntie Max Bell.
Hey.
Big shouts to Auntie Max Bell.
It wasn't her. The house would have been hell for us.
Oh, really?
She's really trying her best. Yes, she's really trying, because waking up at 4:30.
You wake up at 4 what?
My goodness, for aerobics and all of that. Like me, normally I can't wake up without an alarm.
Yeah.
So she's like an alarm to me. She comes, wake up, it's time for this, it's time for this, it's time for that. Like she's really trying.
Wow.
Because without her, we living alone, like we can't do so many things. Yeah. She's
So you wake
like,
up at 4:30, you do aerobics.
you go for aerobics.
Be the bully. Big shouts,
Every single person in the house has a nickname.
No,
Beat
she's
the
a
bully.
trainer.
It's the
Yeah.
sweetest
that's the nickname
instructor,
you're
fitness
giving.
instructor
That's her
in the
name.
whole
That's her
world.
name.
Yes.
Ah.
She's called Beatrice Apple, but then
But-
the fans call her Be the bully.
You the fans. That's
Yeah, she will bully the fat out of your body.
So how long does that take?
Oh,
An hour?
An hour, yeah.
Then
Yes,
after
please.
that, what do you do?
After that, I think we
Come and
mostly
prepare for the day.
Yes. So if we have catwalk, when we come back, we take
Yeah.
our bath, we take our breakfast, we rest, we go for catwalk, we come back, we eat. Like it's just a normal routine.
Wow.
But it's difficult. It's not all
It's not
rosy.
easy, my
It's
God.
not all rosy.
Sometimes
it's really
you want to
difficult.
sleep like.
Definitely.
Gosh.
And Auntie Magda will come at you.
My God, we just.
That's why I want the people out there to see that just being in the house is not
all
it's not
rosy.
fun
No.
till Sunday or Saturday where you have to do rehearsal. And with the rehearsal, how frequently do you go for rehearsal?
So I think on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Sunday morning.
Oh,
Saturdays sometimes.
Saturdays sometimes. Yeah.
see. That's a tough routine.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if I would have survived. But God knows best. That's everybody is
Yes,
where they
yes,
are.
yes,
But I'm sure definitely, you're getting along with the people in the house. For people that didn't ever have the chance to go for, senior high schools to meet the girls,
Yeah.
and the boys, to stay with them for long.
Yeah.
It's quite new to them.
Actually, the best part is we don't use phones in the house.
That's my
So
problem.
it's a time of re-identifying yourself, bonding with other people, reading, learning to be better.
Sleeping. my favorite part.
Okay.
It's an experience. GMB is a whole package, and that is the beauty of it.
You definitely don't regret coming.
Yeah.
Not
You
at
come
all.
out really refined, Charles.
Very, very,
Yeah.
very, very.
You become disciplined. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good aspect. It's not just about coming on stage and showing.
No.
By the time you come out,
Hi.
now I've done a fresh bread. You're about it for yes, a new creation. All things are fast. But anyways, you've heard the judges' comments from the first week, second week. You definitely put your 2s and 3s together. You know what's going to happen next week. Next week is fashion.
Fashion night.
How prepared are you? What are you bringing differently? Because this time, well, I don't know how it's going to be structured. It's going to be a surprise to all of us. We're going to see how it's going to be like. But what's the extra thing that we should expect from Owusu? What should we expect from Winning coming Sunday?
Okay, so with fashion night, it's got to do with your walks.
Right.
So we are being trained. We all have equal opportunities in the house.
Definitely.
So it will depend on you to put in that extra thing to win whatever award you are supposed to win.
Yeah.
Yes. Your designers are designing you. So sometimes it's not about the designer, it's about you, how you rock the dress.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think Ghanaians should expect more. Yeah.
How many?
I wouldn't want to spill the beans because I have so much.
Okay, that's like
for
we
you
got
on
a lot of
Sunday.
beans. We got a lot of beans.
I have so much for you on Sunday.
Right.
And I want to let you know that my designer is the best. Undoubtedly. Christian Teddy, hi. Yes, I won't spill the beans. Just stay tuned to TV3 and then watch out.
Okay, watch out here. But anyways, before we go, I mean, it's been a very interesting conversation. But before we go, I have some very few questions. I want to know some people in the house.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, ready. Yeah.
Okay, so who is the most adventurous in the house?
Adventurous.
It should be between both of us.
Are you sure?
Honestly, I think I've even seen a money inside the Who's the most adventurous?
Because I know someone who would go to the kitchen when it's past bedtime.
Hey,
That is some adventure.
We are choking people over here. But I mean, I need it.
But I think
Honam. Hello, Honam from the water.
I think it's Agban. Agban is very adventurous.
Okay, I'm getting Hari, I'm getting Agban, I'm getting Honam. Okay, so we have 3 nominees for this category. Who's the most caring in the house?
Caring.
Like the mother of the house, you know.
No, we are all part of the children.
Yeah,
There's no mother.
There's no mother.
Our mother is a chaperone.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes there's some people that always, you know, try to keep their fellows.
We are all children.
We are all children. Yeah. So there's no mother of the house.
It's not about someone being a mother, like someone who cares. Like me, like this. If I see you are not well, I'll report it. Trust me. Yeah, that one I won't let you.
So everybody
right.
has, you know.
Yes.
Definitely, everybody's looking out for the other. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Who's the sleepyhead? Who likes sleeping?
I'm guilty.
She's here.
I'm so guilty.
Sleeping beauty.
I like sleeping.
I love to sleep. It's a hobby. It's a hobby.
How do you wake up?
Oh, but she wakes up really early. But any little chance.
I feel it. You know, she
like to sleep.
Any small chance we get.
Because the day is so busy that if you don't take time to rest, you might break down.
I mean,
so at the least
very
opportunity,
necessary.
I just jump onto my bed and I'm gone.
Does she choke her head or something?
I just face the
enters
wall.
her corner with her,
She has a corner.
with her blankets.
I'm going. Yeah.
Interesting. I'll come for lessons. Who's the best cook in my house?
Oh, it's me.
It's Amweni. Hello.
It's me. Hello.
Okay,
My motto missed you.
It's me. My watch,
no,
my shito.
missed you.
Hey, it's me.
And the banku and pepper.
Hey,
with
watch, shito.
Hey,
Have
na me be
It's me.
So have you decided?
It's me. It's me.
It's Amweni.
Then we have
Okay,
two
we'll give them
nominations.
half.
No. You give me 60, you give her 20. Then we can give the 20
Hey,
to
really?
maybe.
But Techiwa is also
Techiwa
very
is a good cook.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to, you know.
Yeah. Tiwa also says she's good.
No, Tiwa is lying. Tiwa is a liar.
Well, she's a liar.
She said she's good. I won't say she's good. She
You come
said
attack them, don't worry. Who's the funny one in the house?
funny. I see a doer.
She
Can mimic everybody in the house.
Wow.
Be the bully. I said I can do this.
Can do for everybody.
Be the bully.
Okay, for this one,
This is beautiful.
looks like we have like one person for this. So, O'Shea, one person finally. But we have phone calls coming in. I'm sure we've given a chance to the fans out there to call and contribute and ask questions if they have any. So we're going to be picking a few as and when they come in. So make sure that you call. Okay. Make sure you call. Okay. Okay. So I'm sure you know your people out there are watching, and you know sometimes some tension when you're on stage. But for people that you know might be battling with it, how do you think people can overcome stage fright?
For me, it's prayer.
How do you overcome stage fright?
It's prayer. I'm a staunch Christian, and I believe that with God all things are possible. So I pray. Before I go on stage, I ask God to grant me utterance.
Yeah.
He should grant me. He should let people listen to what I have to say, even if I make mistakes. It should sound like music to people's ears. So it is prayer, and then you need to put in your best. No matter what you do, you get onto that stage. So you just have to put fear behind you. He has given us the spirit of, not the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. So with God all things are possible.
Twitter.
So besides prayer, me, anytime I go on the stage, I'm like, God, I want favor. Sometimes you can go there, you are saying nothing.
Yeah.
But because of the favor, like people be like, wow, you are saying something.
Yeah.
So besides the prayer, I feel when you go on stage, if you feel looking at them will give you a lot of pressure, just look above their heads.
Right.
And it will give you a very good start and a good end. Yeah.
Okay, you heard it from your queen, so they're giving you tips. So it's tidbits from our queens. I'm winning, and also as well, you can put them down maybe for the future. And all that.
No, there's another trick. You know, this was something I learned. It's very funny, but then when I am shy or when I feel there's so much pressure, I just picture everybody as more or less naked using the washroom. It becomes funny, and then you can just
that's also your way of coping.
Deliver,
so I'm sure it's fair. I mean, that's a way of coping.
Yeah.
So that's fair. But I'm sure there are some queens that you might have admired, you know, before you came into the house, and people that you were looking up to, if I must say. So just version 1-1, and what exactly it says about them that you know you like.
Mention it. I'm trying so much not to be biased because I love all the queens who have come from the Eastern region. All of them. But if I'm to choose one, my queens, please permit me to choose Queen Amma.
Okay.
Amma, winner for 2010 GMB. Oh my gosh, she's such a role model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why would that be? What exactly is it about Amma?
At least we see all the things she does on social media. Amma is trying her best to educate people.
Yeah.
She's into entrepreneurship. She's doing so much. She's someone we can all learn from, we can all emulate. Aside here, please, one more person. Akos. 2016 second run out for the Eastern region.
Oh,
and
so
she's from my village.
So you have so if I leave, I'm sure
I'll mention all of them.
Okay, so if I'm to choose from my region, I think in Fujo last year, she was very eloquent. I just love her for that. Very, very eloquent.
Okay.
So last year, as I was watching, I was like, wow, this girl is good. Hey, can I be like her? She was very eloquent.
Yeah, I'm sure you also, you know, finding your own way. Maybe the next person will come and say, I really to be in the house and watching like, oh my god, But anyways, I have some questions for you, by the way. So my first question, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really sports on, but who's your favorite musician and why? Let me start when I'm winning.
I don't want to go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Favorite musician. I used to love Shatta Wale.
You used to?
Yes. But
What
now
broke
it's
your heart?
Kwame Eugene.
I love him too. Why are you choosing Kwame Eugene?
I bet.
Kwame Eugene is from the Eastern region.
It doesn't matter.
Kwame Eugene is from my place.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm going to fight about Kwame Eugene.
Yes. Kwame Eugene, hi.
Everything.
Hi, Kwame Eugene. This is Amweni from the Eastern region of Ghana, and I love you.
You should say your shows with that. You should get reply right now. That's
Kwame Eugene.
So Shatta, because now I don't really hear his songs, but I really love his vibe. When Shatta comes on the stage, Charlie, you
like
feel the
energy.
vibe. Aye.
Hey.
And Kwame Eugene too, like he's good. And then I used to love Ebony. May her soul rest in perfect. She's from my region. Oh, Ebony.
Since the both of you love Kwame Eugene so much, that's oh my god, Kwame Eugene, you have to sing Kwame Eugene song for me because the both of you should agree.
Me, I have a bad voice, but I'm metal.
So yeah.
It be you where they give me joy, Angela.
Hey.
Angela.
Me and my boys today for the corner.
See if I leave this girl, we have the caller on the line.
I saw the girls on GMB.
We have the caller on the line. If I leave these girls, we have a caller on the line. Hello. Hi, Kwesi.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm blessed. Do you have any questions for any of the ladies, or you have anything to tell us?
I want to contribute to the program.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay. I've been following your program very closely. But the two of the contestants, I believe one of them will take the crown.
Amen.
Because of in fact, the way before they started, I forecasted that only one of them will win.
Oh, okay.
Lo and behold, what they are producing is very good. So I'll urge them to keep on.
Okay.
I'll urge them to use what they can to make sure they attain the heart of this glory.
Okay.
I believe if they continue and they become secure about it, God will speak.
Definitely. But who are you rooting for?
Is it?
Who are you rooting for? Yes, you.
Is it what am I looking for?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm just saying that if they continue in the way they started,
Yes, I got that, but I just want to know where you stand.
We are looking for the best.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling. I think we have another caller on the line. Hello? Hello? Okay, I think we lost the second caller, but I mean, it looks like he's part of the masses. He's supporting for the fans. Yeah. Anyway. But we appreciate your contributions. I mean, definitely. So, final words. Definitely you have some thanks to give to people out there. You have something to tell people to, look forward to. So you're going to call for votes. Definitely, I'm sure by this time when you're sleeping, you have your short code running in your head. So feel free. I'm giving you a chance. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Who's starting?
I'll start.
Okay.
So first of all, I would like to thank the protocol.
Would you like to speak your language?
Oh, any.
Oh yeah.
The protocol officer to the chief of staff of Ghana, Atta Gaddafi. I'm so much grateful. Like he's been very helpful. I really want to thank him. Besides him, Honorable Michael Ochibefi, Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry.
Thank you,
Daddy. Thank you so much for supporting me this far. To my auntie Georgina Kumi, Nabia, you guys, I love you. Like Timo Usua, I don't know how to even thank you. Like I'm very appreciative of the fact that you are really helping me because vote is really working, and then I'm also doing my best. So thank you so much. Keep voting for Usua. Thank you.
Okay, you don't want to mention your star 713
it's out there, so people know. It's like,
be there. Maybe this is someone's first time of seeing it.
It's such a long list. Beautiful Ghanaians, thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to Apostle George Yeboah, Chairman for Christ Apostolic Church International, Mrs. Josina Kwelemeyo, Proprietress, to all staff and students of Glorious Child School Limited, to my big sister, Mami Esi Davenport, Eastern Regional House of Chiefs, people of the Eastern Region, Honorable Fred Adom, thank you. To everybody in Adesu, and all my past queens who are rallying behind me, thank you so much. This is your girl Amweni. The code is *713*13#. I'll do my best. So please keep voting.
Reality app
on Google Play Store or Apple Store.
Oh my God!
Thank you,
my God!
Region.
But before we go, I mean, you've heard it from your queens. We have Amweni from the Eastern region, and then Usua from the Bono region, representing in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. But before we go, the first week of the show, there were some presentations to be made, and that wasn't able to be done. So we're going to be doing it on the show right now. Ooh. So I have one here. I'm going to go for it. Okay, now this is a full package. This one there is very heavy. This goes to you, Usua. So this is her award for winning the best dress on the first week, and then we have this as well for you, sweethearts, on your first week. So I'm doing the presentations on all of them. So all day you have to give me my own. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the show. It's been beautiful. Join us same time next week as we speak to another set. Thank you guys.
She just speak, she commands some respect.